Finishing strong in the race to secure support in Parliament is Italian Prime Minister Giuseppe Conte's aim. His address in the lower house on Monday sounded like one last attempt to win the trust of undecided MPs. He appealed to liberal and pro-European lawmakers, reminding everyone that the main priority now should be dealing with the pandemic.
All our energy should be focused on the urgent crisis facing the country. But instead, by fighting in the eyes of those who are watching over us, the citizens, it seems that we're wasting our energies.
Italy was the first country in Europe that was hit by COVID-19. After having to deal with one of the worst crises the country has ever faced, many Italians are showing little patience for the political infighting.
It's completely crazy. In times like these, the last thing we want is a political crisis. We have other priorities to deal with and that keep us busy.
I think it's a silly game between big egos. They are showing how narrow-minded they are. The country is facing an unprecedented crisis. Each choice we'll make requires a lot of efforts from all of us.
Ogni scelta, richiede uno sforzo enorme per tutti noi.
The ruling coalition criticised Renzi's decision as irresponsible. Prime Minister Conte is doing all he can to avoid having to offer his resignations, but the outcome of the Senate vote is uncertain.
Conte could either reach the absolute majority, in which case he can carry on with the government experience without having to rely on Renzi's party, or fall short of an absolute majority. In that case, and provided that he can rely on enough support to pass future reforms, the coalition can survive.
Since he started off as former law professor, Prime Minister Conte has done a lot, becoming the head of the government twice. But right now there is much more at stake, and the European Union is watching closely.
The main risk in Italy is that the country might not be able to use the resources it has received from the EU due to political infighting.
Getting the largest share of the EU's post-pandemic recovery fund is widely seen as the last chance to overcome Italy's long-term crisis. The government is due to submit its final plan to Brussels for approval by mid-April. Meeting the deadline is crucial with or without Giuseppe Conte. Giorgia Orlandi, Euronews, in Rome.